What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Mark's Mornings. Today has been really good. This whole week has been wonderful for me, and I hope that every single one of you has had a good week so far. And if not, we're just going to continue to pray and lift you guys up and be encouraged. Every single day comes with a new set of problems, but you also get a new set of strengths to help you get through it. So I want to ask you guys something. Okay. How many of you are so quick to say something, and then you realize later on, probably shouldn't have said something like that? Or we catch ourselves responding before we begin to listen to what the other person is saying. I know I have, and I've had big issues with that in the past, especially when it comes to my kids. So let's read this verse together. We're in the book of James, chapter 1. This is verse 22, and it says, "But don't just listen to God's word. You must do what it says. Otherwise, you are only fooling yourselves. For if you listen to the word and don't obey it, it is like glancing at your face in the mirror. You see yourself walking away and forget what you look like. But if you look carefully into the perfect law that sets you free, and if you do what it says and don't forget what you heard, then God will bless you for doing it." Now we're going to backtrack a little bit. We're going to go to verse 19. "Understand this, dear brothers and sisters. You must all be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry. Human anger does not produce the righteousness God desires. So get rid of all the filth and evil in your lives and humbly accept the word God has planted in your hearts. For it has the power to save your souls." So I read those verses backwards because I wanted us to remind us first. We need to not only just listen to what God's word says, but we must do something about it. And then I wanted to bring to you what God was asking you. Be slow to speak. Be slow to get angry. Because believe it or not, when we mess up, God doesn't come down on us like a big, huge hammer and says, "You will fail." No. Instead, he gracefully instructs us to change over time. So be encouraged today. If you've ever been in a situation where your words have gotten out of control or you've let your anger get out of control, take a step back. Understand first, what is really going on? Are you afraid of chaos to where you have to control everything and you do it through aggression? Or are you passive, introverted? And do you control situations by being quiet, reclusive, and controlling the conversation by not saying anything at all? Because both can be extremely detrimental to a relationship. But let's listen. God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. That means we have to listen twice as much, don't we? Thank you guys for joining me this morning. I'm going to dig a little bit more into this later on. Starting this Monday, we're going to have a guest speaker on as well. And we're going to just go back and forth, me and him, and we're going to talk a little bit about what it is to be a Christian in today's society. And I think you guys are really going to like it. So take care of yourself, know that you're loved, and we'll talk to you later.